The learning is Ilu Nishmas Etta Ahuva Bas Yaakov. Masechah Kesubos Perek Yud Mishna Gimel. In the previous Mishnah, we said that you only say the halacha Kesubos Menin Dichrin if, aside from the amount that the Bnei Harishayna and the Bnei Shnia are trying to get from the Nedunya of their mothers, there was also a Moiser Dinar that they can be Mekayim with that, the Yerusha Daraisa. So in our Mishnah says that Moiser Dinar has to be property that he has available now. But Hayusham Nechasim Beroi, but let's say someone owed the father money, so it's not here right now, but rather it's collectible money. That's not considered the Moiser Dinar, and you would not say the halacha of Kesubos Menedichin if that's only Reb Shimon Omer Afilu Yesham Nechasim She'ein Lehem Achrayis Ein Klum Ad Sheyu Nechasim Sheyesh Lehem Achrayis Yoser Al Shtei Kesubos Dinar. Reb Shimon says another halacha that he holds that the din of Moiser Dinar has to be property, karka, as opposed to metaltalin. Mishnah Dalid, Misha Yinasei Shalish Nashim Umeis. Someone was married to 3 women and he died. Ksuvasa Shalzu Mana, Shalzu Masayim, Shalzu Shalish Meis. Of the 3 women, one's ksuva was a mana, one was 200, and one was 300. Ve'ein sham elamana, but the husband only has 1 mana. So we learned in Mishnah Aleph, if one of the ksuvas is written before the other one, then you collect from the zman that's written earlier. But our Mishnah over here is talking about that all 3 had the same zman of the shtar. So then they split it equally, and each one gets a third of a mana. So now the next case of the Mishnah is very complex, the reasoning in the Gemara, but we'll speak out as much as we could. One halach in the Gemara. Hayisham Masayim. Let's say the amount that the husband is left with is 200. So then we have the same 3 ladies. Shalmana, the one that had Iksuva Mana Noitelas Chamishim, she gets 50. Vishal Masayim, Vishal Shal Meyos, and the other 2 women, Shloisha Shalzav, they each get 75. So the obvious kasha that the Gemara asks is that on the first mana, they should split equally, and each one should get 33. So why is the shalmana getting 50? So the Gemara says that it's talking about a case where the balas masayim told the balas mana that I'm being misalik myself from the mana which is meshubed to you. So on that first mana, number 1 and number 3 are splitting it equally, so that's why the Balmana got 50, and of that the Balas Shalish Manas got 50 also. But then that makes it difficult to understand why on the second Mana, why aren't the second and third splitting it equally, and then the second one should get 50 only, and the third one should get 100 altogether, 50 from the first and 50 from the second. So we'll leave that as a kasha, but you could see the Rav, and Taisa says he doesn't really understand the teretz, so we'll leave that. The third case of the Mishnah is Shel Shalish Meis. Let's say the remaining property to the Baal was 300, so Shalmana Neiteles Chamishim. The Shalmana takes 50, and again over here you have to say that the third one was Misalik himself, so it was the first one and the second one splitting 100. Each one got 50. Shamasayim Mana, the one that had 200 gets a Mana because he gets 50 of the first 100 and 50 of the second 100 he's splitting with the third one. And the Shel Shalish Meis, he gets Shisha Shel Zdav because on the third mana he gets the full mana, and on the second one he was splitting it with the second one, so altogether he gets 150. V'chein shloisha shehatilu lekis pichsa ehesiru kachein cholkin. If 3 people are mishtatef in a business deal, so they would also split it kefi the amount of money that they put in. The Gemara says that this is talking about dafka if the shvach was the money itself getting better. The hainu the matbeya was mishtana. But if the business made more money, then it would actually be splitted kefi the amount of shutman, not kefi the amount of money, if not for the fact that there was a specific stimulation. So nowadays in our tanam or partnerships, there are very specific stipulations that would override everything. Of course, you would go basa that. And the Gemara brings another shita, not like our Mishnah. In our Mishnah, it compares ksuva to a business deal. There's a shita of Rebbe in the Gemara that says that ksuva is different because over there, kol nechasav achra in the ksuva, and over there you wouldn't split it kefi the amount of money that was put it in. So in the case of the Mana, Masayim, and Shalish Meyas, they would actually, even if there was 300, they would split that 300 equally, that the Balas Mana would get 100, the Balas Masayim would get 100, and the Balas Shalish Meyas would also get 100. That's the Shita of Rebbe.